Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Gaming with Mom, Warframe Edition. Bug, you're going to take us away. We are going to defend the bomb.
Okay, let me see if I can remember how to do it.
The interesting thing about the story missions, guys, is that you do have to do it. Well, there's two of us in the party, so we're having to do it twice, and I'm not sure whether that's because I've already done it, or if it would also do that to someone who's initially doing the quest.
That's a really good point, huh?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's fine because we're getting more XP.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that.
Now this map, if I remember correctly, it's not going to be affected by procedural generation. This is the same. And you'll notice that about a fair number of defense missions. There's some defense missions that are just static. Look at this. Take a nice...
This is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Nice big goopy mess there.
Yep.
Yikes.
Alright, so we've got a bomb planted here.
Okay.
And we've got to make sure they don't screw it up. Because they don't want us to blow this nasty goop up.
But why?
Because it's their nasty goop.
Oh, okay.
They are the goop, Bug.
That's fair.
They are the goop. Hey, don't knock me. Don't knock me. Come on. They're very rude. And let me know, like, I'm just trying to cover this side if you want to cover the other side. Or if you'd like to do it a different way. If you want to run around and kill everyone and I'll just leave you alone, that's fine too.
Oh, no. No, that's fine.
Ew, did you just throw up on me?
Oh.
That was disgusting.
These creatures appear to be mindless monsters, but they know up to something, and they're trying to stop it.
What do you think, Bug? Are these mindless monsters?
Maybe they have a hive mind.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I mean...
Something like this, I honestly would not assume to be mindless, bluntly.
No.
Yeah.
I would assume there's a hive mind going on.
Yeah. Can I just say how much I love the concept of the whole hive mind thing, or something that looks like it's a disease or something that's like a contagion, that it's mutating and changing things, but there's more to it than it just being an illness, that there's something a little bit more going on to it. I love that concept. It's one of my favorite things in sci-fi ever. Like, it's the best.
Well, again, kind of like The Expanse.
Yes. And even it's in a different way, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of things kind of, if it makes sense, they kind of call back to the Borg a little bit. Even if the application is different, and I've loved them ever since I first saw them. Like, as a little kid, it was like, wow, that's terrifying. That's like the coolest thing ever, though. But it's absolutely terrifying. Like, I was really scared of them for a long time because they just seemed wrong, like so unnatural and wrong, but at the same time, undoubtedly awesome. Just so cool.
It's our only chance to stop this scourge before it starts.
And I don't know, like, the infestation, it's kind of, just because it's not life the way we're accustomed to, does that mean that it's wrong? Like, obviously we've got to fight it if it's acting in a way that's gonna harm us or harm others, but at the same time, it's still life in its own strange, twisted way. And even, like, if you look at nature does some pretty terrifying and metal things, you know? You've got fungi that, like, take over ants and stuff and turn them into zombies.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. So you've got, like, all sorts of creatures that, like, take over their hosts, or they change them, or they do things of that nature, and it's like, I don't know, it's not... The concept is not that far out from reality. Which...
We're just assuming there's no intelligence behind them, but...
Right? Oh, okay, well that wasn't very intelligent. The whole throwing up on me thing, that's just... That's not a sign of superiority, okay? I feel like that's something I've got to tell, like, the puppies, too. It's like, don't do those kinds of things to me. Here we are. Defending a bomb.
How many waves are there?
It looks like we've got 3 left.
Nice.
If you
Oh,
look...
I see it there.
If
It's
you
real
look...
small.
Yeah. If you look down, it's like there's a reactor or something beneath us, so it's like...
I don't want to look down.
No, that's fair. The vertigo truly is real sometimes, but I can't help it. I have to look down. You know that I'm compelled to do these things.
Yeah. Oh, something just threw me. Stop that.
Oh. Oh, it's one of the big guys. If you see one of those tall dudes, that ancient, you can, like, feel free to take him out first, because he's just going to be annoying. Some of them buff or heal or protect, like, the little guys, and they're the ones who grab you by your feet and pull your feet out from under you and drag you across the floor.
The bomb is almost armed.
Yeah.
You just have to hold out a little
It's
bit
really
longer.
rude. I don't know why they...
Hierarchy and intelligence, then.
Yeah,
If they're goopy doesn't mean they're not smart.
exactly. I say the exact same thing about Raza. I know.
That's a whole other issue.
Yeah,
Poor Saw.
I know. Silly little puppies. No, but I love stuff like this.
I assume you do learn what they are and all of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Being a not spoiler person?
Yes, exactly. You're gonna learn.
Okay.
You're gonna learn so much more about them, and the story that they weave in this game. I think you're going to really, really get into it because, again, the storytelling style and just the darkness yet also hope that there is. It has very Secret Worldish vibes in that respect. Like, it's not the same at all, but at the same time, it's got that quality of storytelling that I know that we both really, really love.
So can they be cured, I guess is the question. Once you go goopy, can you go back?
Can you become ungoopified? I don't know. That's a really good question. And I'm so happy because there's another thing I've got to kind of get you caught up on, at least story-wise, because you can watch the cutscenes and everything. They're not, I don't think they're spoilery for anything else going on, but the Nightwave that they currently have is all about the Infested, and I'm just so happy about that. The Infested, yeah, they're my main deal.
I'm extracting you now. Good job, Tenno.
Well,
that was easy.
yeah, the bomb is armed and we're out of here. It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode on them. And, we done good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure why we were defending a bomb, but I get it now.
Yeah, Ortis thinks that the Infested are worrisome. Oh, for some reason, he still wants me to install the mod that he wanted me to install last time around. I guess it's because, again, when you have to do it twice, Ortis gets super grumpy.
He does.
He really does. But yeah, I'm gonna have to show you a little bit more because I think there's also gonna be a story. It's sad, but in a good way.
Nice.
And, well, you know what I mean by that. And it
do.
goes more into the Infested and what they're about and, like, the implications of its existence. And I think you're going to really like that, and I think you're going to really like another part of the main story because it truly addresses a lot of things. a lot of things about the infested and about the Orkin and other various bits and pieces that are just really cool. And I know that right now the game hasn't told you a whole lot about the Orkin.
No.
No, I know. You're kind of sad. It's like you kind of taking my word on it when I'm like, well, they're the creators of the Warframes.
Yeah.
And there's some interesting things that went down between them and another faction that's out there that I think you're really, really gonna like. Bug doesn't know too much about the Sentients yet, but I think that when she gets into that, that's gonna be another faction that she really appreciates, because I'll tell you what, I really like the Sentients too. They're so cool. They're just really right up my alley, and I think
And how long till I get to learn about these things?
soon, actually. I think I'm trying to remember. It might actually be. It might start with the next story quest when you start to learn about the Sentients.
Mm-hmm.
But I really, one thing I will say, I wish that some of these earlier quests or various things in the world, I wish you could delve a little bit deeper, a little bit sooner, because I think that would hook a lot of people. Because at first blush, you don't realize that the story is what it is, and that it's as in-depth as what it is, and that there's so much history between all of the different factions and races and things of that nature. But it is super cool, and I'd love to see more of it interspersed throughout the game.
Just tease me with it.
Alright, well, we are going to, I guess we're going to defend the bomb for me, and then we're going to see what Bug's next task is. So we will catch you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out with us, and take care.
See you next time.